Hello, welcome to Motorhome. In autumn 2023, we toured around UNESCO's heritage sites. We took a tour around Braga, Guimarães, Oporto, Douro Valley, Coimbra, Alcobaça, Bartala, Obidos, Sintra, Lisbon, Évora and Elvas, all of which we cover in a 5-part series. I apologise for any mispronunciation. Please like and subscribe to follow us. Part 4. Óbidos, Sintra and Lisbon. Unfortunately, Tomar and Mafra had been missed off our itinerary sheets. Óbidos is a charming medieval fortified town which was recognised by UNESCO as a City of Literature in 2015 with around 14 bookstores in the town. We were there during Folio, an annual book festival held here every October. The town within the fortifications is very picturesque, with colourful displays of flowers outside the shops and bars. There are many interesting shops, some selling tourist gifts and some that house artisans of food and craftwork. The town has an interesting vibe and is busy during the day due to coach excursions, but is quiet on an evening, which is why it is worth staying overnight here. It looks like, in Obidos, crime really does not pay. We were told that during the high season, this area is used for reenactments of the medieval way of life. The battlements have been tastefully restored and are fully intact around the whole town. It is possible to walk around the whole of the fortifications. However, it is very dangerous. The footway is uneven, about 2 foot wide in places, and there is a 70 to 90 foot drop with no safety barriers. It was quite scary walking along it, and I was clinging to the wall at some points. Needless to say, I didn't walk whilst filming. We had a coffee and cake at an artisan bakery, followed by the local drink Ginja de Óbidos, which is a cherry liqueur originally made by monks in the 17th century. The restaurants in the town are many and varied, and we had a superb evening meal here. We stayed at an Aire just outside the town, 200 yards from the main gate. The cost was €5 using an honesty box for payment, which includes all services. What 3 words are choppy, slated, orators. Sintra and the Pena Palace are awe-inspiring. As you walk up to the palace, you think you have been teleported to Disney World. The fairy tale architecture and the colours take you back to childhood fantasies. The cultural landscape of Sintra became a World Heritage Site in 1995. The whole city of Sintra is part of the classification, with 9 separate attractions making up the whole. You could easily spend a week here. However, the local airs are prone to thieves, and taxis to the nearest campsite are between 12 and 18 euros. We stayed at Orbitur Guincho in Cascais. What 3 words are payee, causing, roars. Each attraction in the Sintra area has a separate entry fee. Quinta de Regaleira is where you will find the world-famous Initiatiion well, where potential Knights Templar would be accepted into the Brotherhood. We visited the main attraction, which is the National Palace and Park of Pena, not to be confused with the National Palace of Sintra when you're buying tickets. Sintra became the first centre of European Romantic architecture in the 19th century. Around 1840, King Ferdinand II turned the ruins of a monastery into a castle, using Gothic, Egyptian, Moorish and Renaissance style. He also created a romantic park area around the castle. The results are breathtaking. This is the chapel of Our Lady of Pena. The castle isn't just a monument, it's a work of art. It is advisable to purchase your ticket at least 3 days before you get there in order to get a discount and to ensure you get a good time slot. Be aware that if you are late for entry to the palace, you will not be allowed in, and it takes 30 minutes to take the steep walk to the palace entrance from the park entrance. There is a shuttle bus for €3, but it does not save any time due to the queuing. Talking of queues, when your entry time arrives, you are allowed to pass through the gate, only to find that it takes a further 45 minutes of queuing in the baking sun to actually get inside. Once inside, however, you forget the heat and all the queues and just gaze in wonder. The beauty and elegance of this place is astounding. There is a path along the battlements from which you can see magnificent views of the park and its surrounding countryside. Lisbon sprawls out down below, and this is a private villa. You can see the Castle of the Moors and the Atlantic Ocean. stunning. Lisbon is the capital city of Portugal, and a very fine city it is. We have been many times before, so we are just using stock photos. This UNESCO World Heritage Site consists of both the Monastery of the Heironymites and the Tower of Belem, both known as the Complex of Belem, situated in the harbour area. Construction of the monastery began in 1502 and exemplifies Portuguese art at its best. The nearby Tower of Belem was constructed around 1514 to act as a defence for the port of Lisbon and to commemorate the expedition of Vasco da Gama to reach India by sea.